Hello there and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 with me, Stockoglaws. This is the Platinum Edition. How are you doing? I'm very well. Okay, so this episode. Now, I read some of the comments before saying I don't need to plough the field because I've got one of these, and it's called a Subsoiler, I think is the right thing. So if we go into our garage, you can see... there we go. A subsoiler prepares the fields for the next sowing. It can also be used instead of a plough. Additionally, the machine offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or ploughing necessary. Now, I get that. That's fine. But if you go here and into the growth and soil needs ploughing, you can see that it doesn't... Oh, it does. I thought that line was a bit across more, so it does count. Does that count as ploughing? I don't know. Let's just quickly do a quick experiment. I didn't think it did. So let's just lift that up just for a second. If I can remember how to do it. F1. Oh, change tool selection. There we go. Yeah, V. Cool. So let's just see if this actually counts as ploughing. I don't think it does. I think I checked this out before I finished my last... Well, as soon as I seen the comment. So let's just lower that. So according to the to that page, this should be seen as ploughing. So we're ploughing and cultivating at the same time. Happy days, you say? Right, let's have a look. Probably just need to move. So there should be a small little line which is shown as being ploughed already. And it doesn't. So I don't think it sees it as being ploughed. So it says needs ploughing, even though we've just used our subsoiler to do a bit to do a bit. The game doesn't recognise that as a plough. So I don't think I'm going to get the 10%. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to stick with the ploughing and the cultivating. But I do understand what you're saying, and from that description, you're right. It does say, it's classed as both a plough and a cultivator, but I just don't think the game sees it. So we're gonna have to continue with the cultivating and the ploughing. Our sugarcane is fully grown, which is lush, so we can start harvesting that this episode. But what I wanted to do is join these fields up. So I think we need to do that ourselves. If I remember, is it Y? Allow create fields, yeah, so we're going Y, so we can lower the plough. We're just going to join these fields together. Brilliant. That's great. So yeah, I think this will increase our yield as well. I never know whether I'm going on the right side or not on the plough. I don't think I am. Let's turn those beacons on. Yeah. So yeah, we're joining these fields up together. We've got some sugarcane to harvest. We're also cultivating as well. We'll need to cultivate this bit eventually. But yeah, it's nice. We've got quite a bit on. Thank you so much for all your comments and the likes in the previous videos. It really does make me happy, and I appreciate every view and comment I get on my videos. what I'm going to do is just straighten this up down here. Try and make it as neat as I possibly can. Looks about right to me. Beautiful. So yeah, this dirt road is a bit of a waste, I suppose. Be quite nice to make the field bigger. It's a slowish job. I don't know whether we can get the sugarcane going while we do this. I suppose we could. So to harvest the sugarcane, I've never done this before, but we're going to need the sugarcane harvester, obviously. And I think that also hooks up to the sugarcane trailer. So we'll give them a whirl. Let's see how we get on with that. So there's the harvester, which looks a bit of a like a scorpion. Let's connect that. There we go. And we'll also collect the trailer to go behind it. Oh gosh, right. Well, that's a pain. I'm gonna have to bring the trailer out. There we go. So I believe that this is how it works. And then we can just there we go. Brilliant. I think this tractor should be okay pulling that. Maybe when the sugarcane trailer gets a bit full, it may struggle a little bit, but at the moment I'm quite happy with this. And let's see how this works. I'm probably going to let the worker do it. It's kind of offset. If you can see there, it's kind of offset to the side of the tractor, so the tractor kind of runs like that, I guess. But oh no, yeah, I need to get closer. Nope, he doesn't want to. Okay. I'm trying not to drive on the sugarcane. There we go. Right. Okay, so we're harvesting sugarcane. Look where we are. We're gonna have to do that front again. But we'll leave it to it. Wow, that's filling up quick. We're at 20% already nearly. Oh gosh, right. Yeah, it's not going to give us a lot of time at all. This is what I'm saying. I thought, thinking we need a bigger trailer for this. So let's have a look at what we got. We can buy. It's going to be a fairly big trailer. Yeah, 32,000. That seems about right. 90 horsepower, so we should be able to pull that quite easily. These utility trailers are quite nice. The Bull, 32,000, and that does, yeah, a Sugarcane as well. So I think I'm going to get this one, the Farm Tech. That's 30,000, 20. Yeah, that's good. I think that might be a bit too big. We've got the Joskin. Yeah, we can get the Joskin, 23,000. You got these as well. The Marshall, 21, 16. That's a silage trailer. Yeah, 50,000. Yeah, but that's a beast. That's gonna, and it's £58,000 as well. Got 15. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that Farm Tech. We're gonna go with this one. So let's buy that. Buy. Yes, please. And then what we can do is that's mad. It's like Spot the Harvester. So once this is done, we'll stop him and so what we do is we'll stop him there. Alright, and I'm going to nip down to the shop and pick up the other trailer. And I might cut this and come back once I'm done. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, we picked up the trailer. Wow, look at this. Can you imagine seeing this come down the road? It's pretty impressive. So yeah, that gives us a bit more time to do other things, because yeah, you can see that other trailer, it was just filling up so quick. You couldn't do anything while Ewan was doing the harvesting. So hopefully this will buy us a bit more time, store a bit more sugarcane, and yeah. So what I might do is sell the other trailer. We don't really need the smaller trailer, so we could sell that and just recoup a bit of money. But I'm glad we got this purchase for sure. Okay. It does look a little bit silly, doesn't it? This little tractor pulling this, but it should be okay. It should be okay. So what we need to do is let's go G. Yep. There. Unfold. And then it kind of offsets itself. And hopefully we can take out this first line. There we go. No, it doesn't want to do it. Yep, that's looking pretty cool. So we probably just need to start him off again when he gets to the other end. And with that we can continue making our new field. Or joining the fields up. So yeah, just buys us a bit of time so we can do other things. And like I say, we'll sell the sugarcane in the other trailer, and sell off the trailer. So I'm really pleased with our two, the grain trailer for doing the fields, and the bigger trailer for the sugarcane. And what's quite nice as well is that once that field now is being planted with sugarcane. It stays planted, so it'll just keep growing. I think it takes 3 days to grow. There we go. Which is great. So I don't know how much this will give us in terms of you know, what we're going to gain in crop wise. But to me, it just seems the right thing to do. I think I haven't gone close enough to this other field. I might have to do one more pass, but okay, I'll just check on Ewan. Yep. I don't think there's any way. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to start from the other end so we don't drive on the crop. It just cracked me up how it harvests. It kind of takes the top off and chews it up. It is pretty cool. It's always nice to see a new crop in the game, isn't it? You know. And unfortunately, I haven't done much in any of my Let's Plays. I haven't really done a lot with potatoes and sugar beets, so maybe that can be a thing. That should keep me going for a while. Yeah, I think I'm going to need another pass on there, I think. I love ploughing. I don't know. There's a lot of attachments at out there that kind of stops you from ploughing. You know, the Subsoiler, for instance, that we spoke about at the start of the episode. It just seems a very traditional, powerful thing to do is plough a field, isn't it? You know, it just seems a very farmery thing to do. And it's a shame that there are attachments out there stopping. But I understand efficiencies and money and time. And costing, so, but it still looks amazing, doesn't it? When you see a plough field, to me anyway, it's still, I enjoy it. It still looks great to me. There we go. Just want to move forward just a little bit. I want to make it as neat as possible. So I normally put sort of the one tyre in one of the furrows, the ridges, as it were, just to make sure you're getting complete coverage. But yeah, that sugarcane, we're at 26% already full. So that's going to be a big old field. It's going to take a while for us to harvest, for us to manage that sugarcane. I'm not quite sure on the prices either. I'm not quite sure how profitable it is, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Oh, I've gone messy already. Don't. It'll all be worth it in the end. We've got one big old field. Oops. I might have just got away with that, I don't know. Yeah, I've got one big old field, and I think I'm going to do soybeans. Soybeans seems to be quite profitable at the moment, and canola. So I think I might alternate between those two until we maybe look at cows and then get some straw, and we can plant some wheat. And hopefully we'll pick up field number 3. Maybe with this harvest of sugarcane. I'm not quite sure how much it's worth and whether we can do it with that, but that'd be great. I do like these wide wheels on this case as well. 1455. Does look pretty cool. Nice. So we're chewing up the path, we're ploughing the path, as you do. And then we're going to cultivate it after, so it'll all look nice and clean. Probably just want to make one more pass along here, just to make sure it's fully joined. We could probably do with another tractor, but it'll be fine. Just to help out with the sugarcane harvest. Well, we're at 50% on the sugarcane. It's not too bad. It's just bought us a bit more time. And we need to get back to ploughing. It's expensive to plough, but like I say, it lasts for three harvests. So it's not too bad. Brilliant. Happy days. So we have now joined the fields together, and he's going to continue ploughing over here while we continue to cultivate. So I don't know, what's your thoughts on the subsoiler? Is it something? Do you think it's actually implemented into the game, or do you just think I should just continue with the plough? Maybe sell the subsoiler and just maybe just buy a standard cultivator. I'm not sure. You have to let us know your thoughts on that. But I'm going to continue ploughing, and we'll also cultivate as well with this. Well, let's go cultivate that new area. Go. And lower. Now I just realised I think my frame rates are dropping just ever so slightly. It's because I'm rendering 2 videos at the same time. So I'm just going to pause and I'll pause the rendering and I'll be back. 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, all sorted. It's quite nice to see the field come as one. Now, when you hire a worker, I don't know whether they see this as another field, possibly, or they just see this as one continuous field. I'm hoping it's the one continuous field, but we'll have to see. No, I'm really happy with that. It looks really neat. It's going to help us get more money. So 1 and 2 join together. It'd be nice to get 3 soon-ish. I don't think we're going to afford it at the moment, but certainly looking, you know, something for us to save out and work towards. Oh. There we go. So I'm just hiring a worker to see. Ah, okay. Brilliant. So technically, the worker now is cultivating the path. I don't know whether it will turn around at the end and. But have a look. I'll leave Zachary going. And we'll just check on the sugarcane at 90%. Oh, this is great. 29,000 litres of sugarcane. Awesome. So I don't think we're actually going to get around to selling any sugarcane this episode. But I just want to see if this will, if Zachary is smart enough to realise that this is part of the field and continue over to the second field. He should do. I think we've done it before. I just wanted to double check. So how are you all? You enjoying the series at the moment? I'm certainly enjoying getting back into this game. If there's any mods or anything you'd like me to look at, then please let me know. Okay, so hopefully they'll turn right in a minute. Oh, she's turning left. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. That's not the end of the world. The field needs to be cultivated anyway, so we'll just we'll leave it to it. Right, this one's done. So let's. You can't even see the tractor. It's the invisible tractor. There it is. And what we'll do is we'll disconnect the trailer. We'll disconnect that, and then we go sell the trailer as well. Well, sell the sugarcane, not the trailer. Oh, wrong button. Brilliant. Oh, someone's mentioned as well to turn the auto ignition off. I don't even know how to do that. Auto ignition. Auto engine start. There we go. I've turned that off. So where are we going to sell this? We're going to sell it at Sugarcane here. So the best price is the harbour. Cool. Okay. So the harbour. So we go the quick way instead of the long way like we did last time. We also actually need fuel on this tractor, so I'm going to go to the fuel station and fill it with some fuel. It's a shame to see the money go down to just under 13,000, but we'll be alright. Once you sell all this sugarcane, we're going to be in a good place for sure. Yeah, I've got a realistic fuel mod on, so I think it uses more fuel than normal. But I like that. You know, I like to having to worry about the fueling side of things and making sure. Yeah, because in real life, it's oh wow, look at that car! They see me rolling. Love it. Yeah, so in real life, you know, you gotta take care of these things, and you know, fuel is expensive. So oh, this is a nice little field down here, actually. What field's that? Number 18. Yeah, I quite like that field. But we're working on field number 3. That's going to be the next field we buy, field number 3. It just costs a lot of money in wages, but you know, you can save money by doing it yourself, but really, are you saving money doing it yourself? Because it takes longer, and then you have more maintenance costs to pay, and so it's kind of a catch-22. So it does look like we're losing a lot of money, but we're doing a lot of work. You know, we're ploughing, we're cultivating. So I wonder how much this brings in. Coming up to the harbour now. Oh, the boat's still there. What a lovely map. They don't want to leave. They love it here. Sunbathing on a boat. This is definitely the harbour, isn't it? Yeah. So now, place your bets. How much is this going to be worth? It's about 250 per... It's not per litre, is it? It's per 1,000 litres. So 250 times 320. Yeah, I've got a calculator here. Let's see if I can work it out. So it is sugarcane. So 244. So 244 times 32. 7,800. I reckon that's a bet. Let's do unload. Where'd you unload it? What am I moving? Oh, that little flap at the front. I was thinking, what am I doing? Have I got to press left control? I don't like pressing left control. Left control and I, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Yeah, left control and I. Hopefully this will get paid. Nope, nothing happened. Why can't I unload this trailer? Ah, there we go. I wasn't forward enough. So what did I say it was? 7,808. That's what I reckon. That is great. 7,811. Wow. Okay. I was a few pound off. That's not bad considering like how much of the field we got left. We've got like a lot. We got a lot of crop left to harvest. So I'm really pleased with that. Really, really pleased with that. I did actually think the trailer was broken for a second, but I'm glad they Stockoglaws proofed it. I just didn't dump it all over the ramp without getting paid. But yeah, 7,800. That's pretty cool. I'm really pleased with that. And I'll see you back and get set up again, ready for our next harvesting of the sugarcane. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so we're just going to start them off again. And unfortunately, there's no way but to drive on the crop. And there we go. So off he goes. Let's check on. Okay, so we're still ploughing, and we're still cultivating this field as well. So I think that'll do this episode. I think when we come back, the ploughing and the cultivating will be done, and we'll continue harvesting the sugarcane. But yeah, very pleased. You know, we got a nice big trailer. We do need to sell the other sugarcane trailer, which we'll get round to doing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the subsoiler and whether you think it's actually implemented in the game. Because I don't want to waste time, obviously, and I don't want to waste money. But you know, if you look at the field now, you can see what Ewan's been doing, and yeah, so you can see what Ewan's been doing as he's ploughing. It's actually, you know, you can actually see it. So yeah, we just need to have a chat about that. And also, am I losing 10% of the sugarcane crop because I haven't ploughed this? The trouble is now, in order for me to, I'll have to plough it and then I have to reseed the sugarcane and wait for it to grow again in order to get that extra 10%. So do I do that or not, or should I just leave this field as it is? Because once you harvest it, you don't need to do anything with it; it'll just grow. I don't know whether you need to fertilize it. It looks like it's already fertilized, as you can see. I'm not quite sure on that. You have to let me know your thoughts on that one. But in the next episode, we might do some missions for field number 3. Keep building our reputation up with him so we can rob him blind and buy the field really cheap. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farming Simulator 2017 Platinum Edition. Ciao for now.